हिमालयं समारभ्य यावत इन्दु सरोवरं तदेव निर्मितदेशं हिन्दुस्तानं प्रचक्षते. Meaning, the Holy Land, surrounded by Himalayas in the north and the Indian Ocean in the south, created by God themselves, is called Hindustan. A very good morning to one and all present here. I, Tanvi Migasham Bhattodekar from SYBA class, welcome you all for the celebration of the 74th Republic Day. I wish you all a very happy 74th Republic Day. On this auspicious occasion, we are blessed to have Arjuna and Padma Shri awardee Shri Brahmananda Sagunkama Shankwakar sir, our special invitee and special chief guest. On behalf of Principal Sir Dr. Professor Gervasio S.F.L. Mendes, Vice Principals, teaching and non-teaching faculty and students of this college, I warmly welcome you, sir. It's time to unfurl our national flag. Our national flag not just represents the freedom we enjoy, but also the efforts of our great leaders who have struggled to achieve this freedom. So now I request NCC cadets for the parade. Republic Day is a day on which our constitution came into effect in 1950 in India. After this day, our country truly became democratic and independent. Now, I would kindly request Mr. Alfio Fernandez, sir, Assistant Professor in Department of History, to address the gathering.
Writer Napoleon Hill, in his book Think and Grow Rich, makes this statement. I quote, "All achievements begin with an idea." I am good. Respected Principal, Professor Mendes, respected Vice Principals, Professor Sirsak, Professor Rath, my colleagues, and my students, I extend my wishes on the 74th Republic Day. If we closely observe, our country celebrates two major days of national importance. One is Independence Day, the other the Republic Day. Since my schooling days, I used to always ponder upon these questions, like why two major national days? Why only 26th January day was chosen to celebrate Republic Day? The answers to these questions lie in the historical events that took place in India. Before we go to the historical context, let us understand the meaning of the word republic. Republic is a state in which supreme power is held by the people and their elected representatives, and which has an elected or nominated president rather than monarch. So technically, on 15th of August 1947, India only gained her independence from British rule, and the administrative power was transferred to a body elected by a limited franchise, the Constituent Assembly. For the time being, Constitution of a nation was not yet ready. The process to draft Indian Constitution started in December 1946 and was completed by November 26 November 1949. Thus, on Republic Day, we commemorate the Constitution of India coming into force. Now, another question that pondered in my mind was, is India the only country which celebrates their Independence Day as well as their Republic Day? The answer is no. In the world, there are almost 30 countries which celebrate both these days. Namely, we have Hungary, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Niger, and the least goes, and the other all countries. Now, the Constitution was ready on 26th of November 1949. So, why 26th January day was chosen? The historical explanation to this date goes back way to the year 1929, 1930s. So during this time, the Indian national movement was in its full swing under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi. So in 1929, there was a Congress session held, and during this session, every year Congress used to have their sessions. So during this session, the leaders adopted a resolution to work towards complete independence, and tricolor was hoisted. And on 26th of January 1930, the day was celebrated as Purna Swaraj, or complete independence day, all over India. On this day, every congressman took the pledge to himself to work towards attaining complete independence for India. Hence, 26th January was chosen. Now, at the onset, I made this quote by Napoleon Hill: all achievements begin with an idea. And this statement stands testimony of India's achievements till date. We are the world's highest populated country, world's largest democracy. Every citizen of our country has a right to vote above 18 years old. We can practice our faith without fear. We have made remarkable progress in the field of education, sports, health, science and technology, nuclear program, and the list is endless. Behind all these achievements was the idea or the vision that our nation builders provided in the Constitution of India. Particularly Part 3 and Part 4 of our Constitution manifests these ideas. Part 3 of our Constitution deals with fundamental rights. These rights are assured to every citizen. They assure life of dignity, free thought, and expression. Part 4 of our Constitution deals with directive principles of state policy, a concept that we borrowed from Irish Constitution. In this part, the Constitution drafters laid down their vision for India and its goal to achieve socio-economic justice for all and establish a welfare state. The successive governments have worked for the welfare of our nation, keeping in mind the ideas laid down in our Constitution. It is now our duty to go beyond this vision given by our nation builders, collaborate our progressive ideas, and unitedly work towards wholesome welfare of our nation. We have much more to achieve than our current accomplishments. Our strength lies in our largest youth population in the world. Let's capitalize on this potential. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us. I kindly request NCC cadets for a parade. Now I would like to call Miss Asma Muzafar from FYBA class to express her thoughts.
Come this side also. Fill this place. Fill that place. Come closer. Quick. Quiet please.
Good morning, everybody. Respected Principal Sir, Professor Dr. Gervasio Mendes, Vice Principal Professor Dr. Sonia Sissa, Vice Principal Sonia Rath Madam, our beloved teachers and administrative staff, and my dear friends. I feel happy to stand here before you on this 74th Republic Day and share my thoughts with you. It has been the hard work and efforts of all our freedom fighters, leaders and well-wishers that India became a republic in 1950. Let us bow down in the gratitude to the work done by them. We are happy, grateful and humbled by the blessings we have as a result of democracy. But let us not lie complacent. We need to sort out so many issues that are ruining the peace and harmony in the different corners of our country. Just because a few of us are concerned, we should not overlook the problem that many of our brothers and sisters face today. Despite all the progress we have made in a different fields, economic, social, political and cultural, why is it that even today we have to fight for our rights? Why is it that certain jobs, seats and certain occupations are given only to a certain sections of a privileged people? Something of a personal interest to me is the status and plight of the woman in our country. Look around us. Every minute we get to hear of some injustice or a crime committed against some woman. We educate her, send her to work, supplement the income of her family, empower her in a different challenges, sphere, and at the quiet corner of India, some girl child is raped. Some woman is a victim of domestic abuse. When will all this end, friends? While we celebrate days such as today, we also need to gear up to meet the challenges of this time. Creating awareness in schools, colleges, factories and a corporate sector that our women need to feel safe, work in a safe environment, study in healthy and a safe institution. It is not difficult to achieve this. Every home should educate her man and a woman to respect human beings, treat people secularly, to respect different religions, races and gender. We need strict laws to streamline justice. We need court to deliver quicker solution to cases as justice denied as justice denied. It is not difficult for us to reach that stage wherein every parent feels safe to send their child or children to study, to send their daughter to work, to send daughters in marriage. We need each other's support to go forward. Let us resolve to take at least that step towards making our environment safer. My appeal to all you men out here. We need you as much as you need us. So why not respect each other as we move forward to a bright, memorial and a happy future? Can we do just this much? Happy Republic Day. सो जशी की आम्ही सगळीच जाणा की चेडवा बद्दल आता सगळीच उलयता आणि आमचो स्लोगन बी आहा की बेटी बचाव आनी बेटी पढाव. बट आम्ही जसे गावान बी पळयता आता गाव बी आहा खेडे बी आहा तेका म्हणटा आमी पूण थंय चेडवा लागून कोण कितें करता हे कोणी नोटीस केला आसतले आज पर्यंत. आम्ही इतले सगळे उलयता की चेडवा शिकतली फुडें वयतली आपलो जो आता संसार आहा ती फुडें व्हरतली आमची जी आता जग आहा तेका फुडें व्हरतली. चेडवा कडेन इतली पावर आहा हांव सांगता चेडवा कडेन इतली पावर आहा की जे चिंततली ते डेफिनेटली करतली इतली हिम्मत आहा. बट तांकां सपोर्टाक कोण तरी जाय न्हू फाटी. आता मेलूच आहा जे ताजो चेडवाक अब्यूज करपाक लागले जाल्यार चेडवांनी कोणाचेर विश्वास करप. घरातल्याच लोकांनी सांगले तुवें फुडें शिकप आनी तुजें लगीन करून दिता आपूण तूं थंय चलप आनी तुजो संवसार थंय. चेडवांनी शिकून फायदो कितें? काम करपाक धाडलें जाल्यार थंय बी एक म्हणजे अशें इनसिक्युरिटी फील जाता. हो चेडो आपल्या पयस जाल्यार कितें म्हणटलो, फाटीं आपूण आतां चलता चेडे इतले कमेंट्स मारता, कितें म्हाजे कपडे सारके नाका, हांवें सारके वेअर करूंक नासतले का? हो चेडवांक ऑलवेज एक क्वेश्चन आसता. पूण हेचो सोल्युशन कितें? आतां चेडे बी आहा हांगा चेडवां बी आहा. चेडवांक बी भाव आसतले आनी चेड्यांक बी भयण्यो आसतल्यो. आपल्या भयणी कोण पळयना बट दुसऱ्यांच्या भयणी जाल्यार ऑलवेज पळयतली. आयज ते बरें दिसता, हे ना आयज ते बरें दिसता असो कॉमेंट केन्ना ना केन्ना खंयच्या चेडवान पास केला नासतलो. बट ज्या चेडवाक ती पास करता ती बी कोणाली भयण आसतली. तेंच्या लागून कोण चिंतना. म्हाजो एकूच मेसेज आहा ह्या स्पीची थ्रू की आतां आमचो जो इंडिया आहा तो डेव्हलपमेंट थ्रू वयता बरो आहा पूण तेजे नेगेटिव्ह सायड्स बी आहा. जशें की आमी म्हणटा पॉझिटिव्ह सायड आसता आनी नेगेटिव्ह सायड्स बी आसता. ऑलवेज पॉझिटिव्ह पळोवपाक जायना. नेगेटिव्ह पळयले जाल्यार खंय ना खंय आमी फुडें पावतली. ऑलवेज पॉझिटिव्ह चिंतत जाल्यार खंयच पावची ना. नेगेटिव्ह चिंतून ताका कशें आमी सॉल्व करूं शकता, ती प्रॉब्लमांतल्यान थ्रू आमी कशें भायर सरूं शकता हें चिंतल्यारूच न्हू आमचो देश खंय ना खंय तरी पावतलो. होच मेसेज दिता आनी थँक्यू सो मच.
Thank you, Ms. Asma, for sharing your thoughts. Now, I would like to request our Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. Professor Gervasio SFL Mendes Sir, to speak few words on this occasion.
Our esteemed guest for today, Padma Shri Brahmanand Sakwalkar. Our other guest, Mr. and Mrs. Shirodkar. The other guests who are here, we have one of our parents, two of our parents here, Mr. Cholkar and Mr. Salunke. The vice principals of our college, the college director of physical education, Mr. Saish Goltekar, the faculty members, members of the administrative staff, guests who have come here, and my dear students. Warm greetings to you on the 74th Republic Day of our country. Today, I would take a little diversion from my normal speech to you. Every time I have been giving you advice, telling you what is to be done and what is not to be done. Our speakers, the speakers prior to me have already spoken. Today, I would like to speak on people who have already implemented and are implementing what we need to do as far as our contribution to our motherland is concerned. First and foremost, there is a purpose behind getting Padma Shri Brahmanand Sakwalkar with us here today. And the purpose, my dear friends, is to tell you that we have people who epitomize what we yearn for and what we desire for ourselves as far as our contribution to our motherland is concerned. A friend, a close friend, we work very closely in the election commission under the office of the electoral officer of Goa, Chief Electoral Officer Goa. He is the icon for the sweep activities. I am the nodal officer for North Goa for sweep activities. Let me share you some nuggets of the achievements of Mr. Brahmanand Sakwalkar. He has had a career in football spanning 25 years. When I say that, I say it with a meaning. For you to continuously play at the height of the competition for 25 years speaks volumes of the enormous dedication and the fitness levels that are required to be performing at that level. A former India footballer who went on to captain the Indian football team From 1983 to 1986, he has had the rare honor of having been the first Goan to be the captain of the Indian football team. He has played for Panvel Sports Club, Anderson Marine, Churchill Brothers, these were his clubs. And he was the dominant force for Salgaonkar Sports Club for 17 years. He led the Goa team for 2 consecutive wins at the Santosh Trophy in 1983-84. Football enthusiasts will know that in the interstate competition, the Santosh Trophy is the much coveted trophy. His record of maintaining a clean sheet of 576 minutes in 1984, that season, remains an Indian record. Now, what do I say? He's a goalkeeper. Yes, a big round of applause. A football player is known by how many goals he scores. Messi scores so many goals. A goalkeeper is known for his record of how long he is able to keep his goal and defend his goal. And that 576 minutes remains in the name of Padma Shri Brahmanand Sankwalkar as on today. His contribution to Indian football has been well recognized. In 1997, he was awarded the Arjuna Award. And last year, I was very happy to know when the news broke out that he was honored with the Padma Shri Award. Sir, on behalf of this college, the vice principals, the administration, and on behalf of all the students here, I extend to you a hearty welcome. Friends, the second is we have Mr. Late Mr. Alok Shirodkar's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Shirodkar with us here. We are extremely happy to have them here, and they are also with a purpose. When I say I'm going to speak on something that is being done by these people, these are the 3 people who are contributing their might to the nation. In what capacity? I've just read about Padma Shri Brahmanand Sankwalkar and what he has done and what he continues to do. I am very happy Mr. Salunke is here. He is our ex-student. His son is with us here. He is our present student. 2 generations. And for as a teacher, I'm sure many of the teachers who know Mr. Salunke will be very proud to have him here. Mr. Salunke, who is with us now as a student, Aryan Salunke, is being mentored by Mr. Brahmanand Sankwalkar. So that even today is his contribution. He is with youngsters. Suddenly he picks up a phone and calls me and he says, this has to be done. These are the students who are studying in your college. Please help them in whatever way you can. And this is where we constantly keep in touch. I'm very happy to have him here. The college has specially invited Mr. Brahmanand Sankwalkar. Is one, to felicitate him on behalf of the college, and secondly, because he is a role model for youngsters who are here. In whatever, it may not be just football, but in whatever calling that you take up, he is a role model. Person who is soft-spoken, person who, does his work quietly. I have worked with him as a team, but somebody who has done so much to the cause that is close to his heart. And therefore, today, when we look at this Republic Day, we have people in front of you whom you can think of emulating. The other couple who is here, they are no strangers to this college. Their son was here for us for a short time, not many years, considering that he had a long span of his working career with us. Unfortunately, we lost him. And there was a lot of grief among the parents because they lost their only child, grief amongst us because we lost our colleague. But do we sit on this grief and brood over all the time, or do we think something else? And when I look at this couple, they have thought out of the box. And that out of the box thinking has been where they have been extremely generous to this college of having kept a fixed deposit of 15 lakhs rupees with us. Another 50,000 they had given for 1 year for us to tide over, because it would, as commerce students you would know, it would take a year for us to get the interest on that amount. They gave us that amount. And we worked on a scheme. We had a committee set up under the headship of Professor Simarath to give us the initial uh, guidelines for having the scheme. And then, of course, we had a larger committee where we had the two vice principals, me as the chairperson, the member secretary has been Mr. Sahij Goltekar, and a few other members, HOD Zoology, HOD Geology, who worked together and came out with a scheme. We discussed the scheme with the parents. And today, I have a big privilege to tell you that today, during this function, we will be disbursing the merit scholarship for sports person and the other scholarship for the needy students of our college. Thanks to the extreme generosity of this couple. What does it tell us? It tells us that we need to have a large heart. 15 lakhs of rupees would have been a good part of their retirement nest. In fact, we had told them that please rethink whether you really want to give 15 lakhs to us. And they said nothing, no second thought on this. We want to give this amount to the student community. I'm extremely happy to have these three people before us. And therefore I said, sometimes you only sermonize and you said we have to do this and we have to do that. Today you have people who are currently doing what they are supposed to do in whatever way they can for the betterment of our nation. In Mr. Premanand Sankwalkar, we have a role model who still continues inspiring and mentoring young sportsperson in the discipline of football. He is also a fitness enthusiast and he will share with you his thoughts. On the other hand, we have this couple who have retired. They could have just stayed in their house, but who are constantly looking at how well we can help. And this college has been the recipient of this generosity because they have a soft corner for this college, because the last part of the life of late Mr. Alok was spent in the walls of this college. I still remember the last national day that we had was where he would be moving around, looking at this thing, organizing this thing or that thing. And to rise above this grief and do something for the society is an extremely great thing. And therefore today, as we stand, I recognize the enormous contribution of these three people who have been here with us. Friends, and therefore I am very, very happy that these are people with us today, so that you can look, youngsters can look up to them and draw insights of how you need to go along with your life. I am also very happy that there are also people here who are constantly doing something or the other to make themselves worthy citizens of the college. In the National Integration Camp of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel University, we have the honor of Mr. Kemraj alias Sangam Shade. There is Kemraj, can you come forward? He will be leading the team of the Goa delegation to Gujarat on 10th and 16th February. Come here. 10th to 16th February he will be leading. Who is the person who has been selected with you? Come. Sangam, come here. The Unnat Bharat Abhiyan team is presently at Kutne. I don't know whether they have returned back. They were there early morning for the cleanliness drive there in the village. Dishant Pawar and Mukesh. Please come forward. Where is Dishant here? Dishant, if Mukesh is there, please come forward. They have represented the college in the adventure camp of 15 days held at Himachal Pradesh. Madhura More, is she there? Madhura More and Dishant Parwar have attended a special camp at Thane organized by our college, National Youth Festival at Hubli Dharwad for 6 days in Karnataka, and the Nehru Yuva Kendra camp at Pede for 3 days. We are extremely proud of them, and we are sure that skills that you have learned will contribute to the nation. In the Brain and Beauty contest organized by Top Model International 2023 held in Hyderabad, All India, Miss Archana Dicholkar won the title of Miss Top Model. I would request her to wear the crown and come in front of us. We are extremely proud of you, Miss Archana, and I'm sure with your versatility, you will achieve greater heights. Your principal was awarded along with the Padma Shri yesterday. Both of us were awarded for our contribution to the electoral process as nodal officer. Your principal is the nodal officer. Yesterday I was awarded for my contribution to the Sweep North. Yesterday was the National Voters' Day that was celebrated. We have a flurry of activities in the academic and co-curricular fields. We have a large number of our departments offering short-term certificate courses. Mr. Prajot Patil spent 1 semester in IIT Goa. Where is Prajot? I think he is in good. He's come. Yeah, Prajot is here. He spent 1 semester in IIT Goa learning new skills as a teacher. And I was talking to him. We are extremely proud that he has come with a new set of skills. And I'm sure these skills, Mr. Prajot, will eventually boil down to benefits to our student community. We had a couple of people, in fact, 6 of them, attending a course in experiential learning, which was conducted by the Directorate of Higher Education. They have recently done that course. All of them who have done that, please come forward. Dr. Rajesh, Mr. Aga, Ms. Danika, Mr. Brahmanan, we have another Brahmanan with us, and Dr. Josna. We are very happy that they have undergone this course. Friends, we have a large number of activities lined up. We have the Axiom coming, which is a festival of mathematics, which is looked forward to by not only teams from Goa, but also teams from other parts of the country. We have a national seminar to be conducted by the Department of Economics, which is going to be held shortly. We have an international seminar which is lined up by the Department of Hindi. I wish all of you all the best. A short-term certificate course which is financed by the Directorate of Higher Education, which will be conducted by the Department of Physics. As I see my faculty members, I can see so many of them who have taken so many initiatives. The Marathi department and all the other departments, the computer science department, and so the geography department, all of them. We just had the Sanquelim Festival of Economics that was held for 1 day, getting people from various colleges to participate in this. So I'm extremely thankful. Pardon me if I'm not able to pick up all, but I'm with you as your principal, and I'm sure with this we will go forward. Today has been a day of all positives. Let us start with positives. Let us see what we have done, and let us see what we need to do, and then take forward. Especially, I would request our teachers that you are the influences, and therefore you can take the leadership and you can make the careers of your students. I appeal to you that for us, these days are days to rededicate ourselves. And my appeal to all my student community, we have brought specially these people for you to see what they have done in their lives. The question is, what can you do in your life? I leave it with you before I take your leave. As the nodal officer sweep, it's always my proud privilege to administer the electors oath. So please extend your right hand and repeat after me. We'll- Please extend your right hand. We will take it in Konkani. And please say after me loudly. आमी भारतीय नागरिक लोकशाहीचेर आमचो विश्वास आशिल्ल्यान आमच्या देशाची लोकशाही परंपरा आणि मुक्त निपक्ष आणि शांततापूर्ण वेंचणुकांचो दर्जो उखलून धरतले. तशेंच प्रत्येक वेंचणुकेंत भियेनासतना आनी धर्म, कात, जात, समाज, भास हांच्या प्रभावाचो आदार घेनासतना वा हेर कसल्याय आमिशांक बळी पडिनासतना मतदान करतले असो सोपूत घेतात. जय हिंद. This time, the election slogan is nothing like voting, I vote for sure. And what does it mean? That youngsters, you must ensure that you don't become indifferent to this voting. It's your right as well as duty to vote. To all my citizens, I would like to express this message, which comes from the office of the CEO of Goa, that nothing like voting, I vote for sure. As I say goodbye to all of you on this day, I would once again request you to rededicate, let us all rededicate ourselves to the betterment of our mother India. Jai Hind, Jai Goa.
Now I request our principal sir to felicitate our guest Arjun and Padma Shri awardee Shri Brahmananda Sagun Kamat Shankwarkar sir.
Without a day in the college, but he has been a role model for so many college students, and that is the contribution. Let me read to you what it says.
It says, with best wishes from the principal, staff and students of Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Sanquelim, to the pride of Goa, Arjuna Awardee and Padma Shri Brahmanand Sangul Kamat Sankwalkar. And I would like to once again reiterate, he is indeed the pride of Goa.
Akash Kandil competition was held in our college, so I request Mrs. Sanchita Rani to announce the prizes.
Good morning, everyone. Department of Mathematics and Physics has jointly organized Akash Kandil making competition in college on 22nd October 2022. So I request Principal Sir to give away the prizes. First place was secured by Mansi Raikal from MSc Part 2 class. Second place by Sahil Sakalkar and Vinayak Nishad. Because of some reason, they could not make for the function. So I request their colleagues to kindly take. Additionally, the prize for the best color Akash Kandil was awarded to Sahil Naik and Tejas Mahadev from MSc Patwal. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanchita Rane. It is a proud moment for us to acknowledge the remarkable contribution of our principal sir as Chief Nodal Officer for North Goa. He was honored on the 13th National Voters' Day in the presence of the Governor of Goa on 25th January 2023. I take this privilege to congratulate you, sir, on behalf of teaching staff, administrative staff, and students. We remember late Sri Alok Pradeep Shirolkar, who passed away under tragic circumstances. In his memory, his parents have been generous enough to encourage budding sportsmen by way of financial assistance. College is pleased to announce annual Sri Alok Pradeep Shirolkar Memorial Scholarship to the outstanding sports person and the needy students of the college. Small background of the annual Sri Alok Pradeep Shirolkar Memorial Scholarship. Main objective is to encourage the deserving student to continue their education and also to motivate a sporting talent of our college to excel in sport. Here are the students who will be awarded with the scholarship in the Outstanding Sportsperson category. With the hands of our chief guest. Master Harsh Patre of class SYBA represented India at South Asian Football Federation Under 20 Championship 2022 held at Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Master Harshad Upadhyay of class FYBA represented Goa in the Sub-Junior National Football Championship held at Arunachal Pradesh. Master Aryan Salunke of class FYBA represented Goa in the Junior Football Championship for B.S. Roy Trophy held at Shillong, Meghalaya. Master Shreyash Naik, student of class FYBA, represented Goa at Khelo Indian competition held at Chennai. Master Abhishek Swami, student of class FYBA, represented Goa at 65th National School Games Badminton Under 19 competition held at Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. Miss Asha Salelkar, student of class SYBA, represented Goa at 30th Sub-Junior National Kabaddi Championship of Girls held at Patna, Bihar. Miss Rukma Paul, student of SYBA, represented Goa at 61st National School Games in event Kabaddi Girls Under 17 held at Anand, Gujarat. Miss Rutika Ranganath Malik, student of TYBSC, represented Goa at 47 Junior National Kabaddi Championship for Girls held at Telangana. Master Rakesh Yashwant Mallapur, student of TYBSC, represented Goa at 28th Sub-Junior National Kabaddi Championship held at Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Master Lakshman Santosh Parab, student of TYBSc, represented Goa at 35th National Shooting Ball Championship held at Haryana. Master Diptesh Sawan, student of MA Part 1, represented our college which won first place at Intercollegiate Volleyball Championship organized by Goa Volleyball Association. Master Rama Gavkar, student of MA Part 1, represented our college which won first place at Intercollegiate Volleyball Championship organized by Goa Volleyball Association. Master Krishna Kedkar, a student of TYBA, represented our college which won first place at Intercollegiate Volleyball Championship organized by Goa Volleyball Association. Master Praveen James secured third place in the event 3000 meters run at state level athletics meet organized by Directorate of Sports and Youth Affairs. Here are the students who will be awarded a scholarship in the needy students category, and the names are Swada Govan Saparkar, Shubham Suresh Gavas, Manjula Vasumani, Shweta Yadav, Yash Suresh Gavas, Dikshita Gavde, Sudhakar Chari, Rasina Ramakant Gavkar, Rasmita Rajesh Ekavade, Rashmi Naik, Nisha Eknath Ajrekar,
Mr. and Mrs. Shirodkar have also kept an additional prize for Ms. Gaonkar. As a girl child, I would request them to hand over the check to her in your presence. Ms. Gaonkar? Come. Come. These scholarships have been given as I said, this has been from the interest of the 15 lakhs that is kept in the college account and from which we draw the interest, as well as the 50,000 that they have given us additionally. So it comes to more than a lakh. They have not announced how much, but the committee has decided the categories of how much money to be given. The interest of this last year's will be credited to our account by the end of this month, and we will be crediting through NEFT to all the accounts of the beneficiaries who have been given the certificates today. Thank you.
I would like to request our guest of honor, Arjuna and Padma Shri awardee, Shri Brahmananda Sagun Kamar Shankwalkar sir, to say a few words on this occasion.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, on this occasion of 74th Republic Day, I give my greetings to all of you and the leaders in all fields who have made this day possible for us to be free and enjoy our free life. Very, very grateful to them, all over, and whoever is serving for the nation, in whatever the way best. We have to see that we have to clean up best of the things which are required to make our nation the best in the world. Principal Professor Dr. Gervasio Mendes, Vice Principal Professor Sonia Sisat, Vice Principal Professor Simarat, Alok's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Shirodkar, and one of my students who is today Director of Physical Education here, Mr. Sai Kotkekar. Teaching and non-teaching faculty, the well-wishers who have been gathered here, and my dear students. First of all, I never knew where I would been going to reach in my life, going to whatever the aims we had in life, which differs as we move in life. They differ. But aim is that you have got to be somebody in life. God provides us with a lot of opportunities on a journey. The journey you find, and God sent people as mentors come into our life. And we take the maximum advantage of these people. There's a saying called willingness to listen is the first step towards success. All is left to us to know what's our dream and what we are chasing and how we are going to chase the dream. Any field which we take in life is something, there should be a lot of enthusiasm in that. Education, along with that, or you got to be great in academics, maybe professor, maybe whoever want to be in life. You got to take it in with a great enthusiasm, number one. Without that enthusiasm, you cannot move ahead. It needs a strong will. There will be a lot of defeats in life. We'll fall down physically, fall down mentally. We should know how to rise up immediately. That only if your enthusiasm is there, if the dream is there, I'm going to be there. If you take the defeat as a defeated person, you will not be able to rise up. You'll land somewhere else, but not exactly where you want to be. I've taken up football. I didn't take up football. Ball attracted me, and I went to the ball. That happens in every village. And there was something in those days, grateful to God, well, frankly speaking, there were no mobiles. Only books. Started with slate, then the books, the writing on the books, fine. But that automatically helped us to have our time management. Today we can have our time management despite having all this. Now there's a pressure on me here for the first is for the today FC we met. I just saw it and I didn't put on the silent, sorry. Yeah, but as I was going through my life, as I said to many people, somebody will say, come and tell you, you're doing well, you pick it up, you should have done this, that. That is the guidance. Everything begins from home. Everything begins from we guide, we motivate the people, the players. Zio, who was one of our students, Aryan, and so many others. The important part is that we don't give up in life. Family begins, I said. I just someone said, too, doctor spoke about something. It begins from the family. If the family is strong, you are strong. If you are strong, your children will be strong in life. I think when Dr. Mendes has spoke about the sacrifices. I am playing the finals of the Santosh Trophy in Coimbatore in 1992. My brother passed away one day before, early morning of the same day. I don't know. His birthday is 7th of March, I am 6th of March. So I went to the telephone booth yesterday. You have to be in line those days. I called up. My eldest sister picked up the phone and said, he has been taken to hospital, just he's feeling uneasy, but finished. He was an athlete. He was chosen with the Portuguese government to go to Portugal to train further in athletics. But parents were about to get liberated Goa. Didn't allow him. Another friend was just from labor only. The whole of Goa, not from Taligaon. The whole of Goa, 2 Goans, if you have picked up, both from Taligaon village. Next day I'm filling the final. And nobody told me, none of single family member, whoever came to the house to give condolences, were told, don't even speak about it to your friends anyway. Everything was over below the finals, and when I came back home, when I stepped into my house, I came to know that he passed away. That is what's called a sacrifice. Otherwise, because of me, everyone would have been disturbed, the whole thing would have been out of this thing. The same, many such things happen. The soldiers like we watched the other day, Indian Idol. So much of sacrifices. So much of sacrifices. The tears would roll down. You don't have to roll down your tears, it comes down automatically. For that, my friends, have a strong will, respect the time, punctuality. If I note down my timing right from the day I started with the national team till today, maybe 4 or 5 times, I may be delayed for some reasons. There's a teacher, there's principal, Holy Rosary Convent in Norway. I was called as a chief guest. Very close by, I was staying in Old Market, very close by, just 2 minutes I can reach there. I drew down my car, went to the Old Market circle, everything is in queue. I said, what happened? There's an accident. I took back the other route, going by Arlem. Again, there is a problem there. I took the car back home, took the scooter and went there. By the time, 4 o'clock, I was told to take the salute. By the time, principal already arranged someone to take the salute. I already reached there. Ramanan, how did you come there? Both sides are choked up. We know you cannot. I came by scooter, I said. This is commitment. Excuses, don't leave with excuses. If you can break those excuses, there are times it's understood. That's why I said communication is always important. Communicate. Smallest thing given in the communication, smallest message given by the principal. And if it doesn't go simple, even if the person speaks, the student will say it's very simple and he forgets. But that matters. It's all with for all of us here. All of us. And sacrifice. Be prepared for sacrifices. In the national team also, lot of patience. I said downfall and the rise. You have to have patience, plenty of patience, plenty of patience. There are times somebody in the football team is required to be made a captain. And by somebody else is made. He says, I am senior most and I am not getting the captaincy. I waited for the Goa captaincy almost for 10 years. 73 after Goa, I got first captaincy Goa in 1983. In between, there are footballers who got it. They have hardly played 3 or 4 times. It is not because I am senior most I should get it. I was silent. My job was is to play and enjoy the game. Why the pressure of the captaincy? It happened with the national team also. I was quiet and silent. Goalkeepers who came just 5-6 years, I was in 11 years with the country. But 83, when I got a captaincy, it only when I got, they proved that what my actions are. Nothing is going to prevent. Don't stop your development for all these silly things. One of the best students of the Goa University, I will not name him. Today he's become a very good coach. But parents say, I want to take him out. He should not play for the university. He should not do this. He should not play because he should be made a captain. I said, I want to see your son playing football, the best defender for the country, for Goa, for the clubs. Take the Goa's name up. Captaincy, nobody will look at it. It's just a record. But this, he never listened to me, and boy finally disappointed. Did not go for the final this thing. Couldn't progress in football in life. That's what I'm trying to sacrifice. Don't go for the honors. Honors will come on time. In this journey, we have seen in Bhagavad Gita it is written, roll yourself in life. I have not read Bhagavad Gita, frankly speaking. I read 22 pages Bhagavad Gita, Max Muller, a German author. And book is still missing. I'm looking for that book. I'm not getting that book. In the one line I read over there, still not like I read it inside my mind. The words, roll yourself in life. Don't wait for the fruits in life. If it comes, keep it in the shelf. If the cup comes, keep it aside. We have a next day. So I went step by step in life. I don't know where I was supposed to land. Finally landed somewhere. So all those people who are in my life and in your life will come to you. Smallest matter. Don't forget from the teachers, junior most teachers or senior most teachers or principal, there will be something that they have been trying to give a helping hand, good advice. Remember that. I'm 10th in the family, but about all the 7 brothers, whoever has given me one small advice is still in my mind. And that's how we move. We have to move in life. I wish that, I must first of all thanks the college, Dr. Mendis over the years. I've been troubling him something else for the footballers, footballers what they do is, I'm a hero. When she said, score, I'm a hero. I was telling his son, hero, yes, you were a hero yesterday. When is your next match? Do you know how you're going to perform? If you don't focus over there, if you think of this, yesterday's heroism, you will not be able to do anything tomorrow. If you lose the focus, you will miss the easiest of the chance. That's life. Take it step by step. Every day is a fresh day for you. So many students have passed out from this college, from each and every part of Goa who have come to Cesar Football Academy. And I should be grateful to all the teachers. Because the important is not that they're becoming a champion on the field is one thing. They have been behaving, they have been become good human beings in life. That's most important. Mr. Mukherjee is the MD, was always telling me, Ramanan, you may go there and give them advice on football, they may be heroes in football, but see that Cesar's one principle is that they should be good human beings in life. So all the teachers, I'm very grateful to you all. Every player whom I see is up to date today as a great person. They're moving out in themselves in life. And lastly, I would like to say, take a step to help someone. Ashma Mujawat spoke on the ladies' part, the ladies' feelings when they go alone or in groups, wherever you are, wherever. I want each one of us has to participate and help as she has said it. Right from the school, I used to shout at my students. There were mixed girls. Girls were sitting on the other side, boys were on this side. And comment Malanta from the class, I said, no, this is unfair for you. They need encouragement and this, but they will not listening sometimes. Okay? I mean, social media paita. And they katta and sagalak datta. Viral kata. Why? What's the point? You are only watching somebody is being troubled there, suffering there. Girl has been pulled left and right. Your health has been put on social media, but the other you yourself going and helping it. This is the leadership, come what may. This message should go, if one of us does like that, 10 people will see, 10 people will follow, 10, hundreds will follow, and India will be clean. I remember the last World Cup in Brunei when I went to see the World Cup. On the reception of the hotel, there was a girl. I saw her for the daytime which she came in. At 11 o'clock when we came back after the football, after eating food, we don't get sleep properly, there is a reception. I asked her, how long are you going to work here? She told me, so I'll be leaving 1 o'clock from here, midnight. I said, how will you go? Hotel is giving you a lift, drop you. Even if I go walking, not a single person will have a glance at me, she said. That is because of the security of the nation. Here it may take another many more years to do that. So here, at any moment, I entered once in a village, Telecom village. People come from everywhere. I can't say they're from Telecom. Freedom is everywhere to move in this thing. I entered that group and I told them, when we were young, we were playing football, and sometimes some boys were sitting for drinking and this thing. Okay, मस्ती बोलने का ना करूँ ना, तुम्हें करता था नाश्ता बाटले दो सगले डाले हाँ doctor. I went inside and I told them, we also felt like doing, but is this good for you? Is it good for your parents? Good for your sisters tomorrow? And the people staying here, the elderly people are being disturbed. Is it good for you? They said, sorry sir, only because they know that I'm a player. I entered that. Next day I went to the police station and told them. The China Tata, then now it is no more. Thanks to the panchayat, they have made it up. They've hardly renovated the old Portuguese structure of its public community Banele. It may be remade now, so nothing is going happening there. They're sideways. There was a young boy who was coming training for me. He didn't know that I will enter there. And today he's practicing with one of the top clubs of the professional league. He's in Goa club and he comes and meets me, critiques my garden sometimes. I said, this is what you are going to show the world, your parents, that you enjoy here. Once birthday, chicken, chapati, it's indiscipline, it has been stopped. But we have to see that we have to participate. Otherwise it goes wrong. And the protection has to be there. And thank you very much. And we hope, we are seeing some brighter days, and brighter days will come. Thanks to all the teachers here, faculty, and especially the guidance which they give you all to see that once you go out from the college, you see that you should be the best persons in life. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, sir, for encouraging us. We now request Shri Pradeep Shirudkar sir, the parent of late Alok Pradeep Shirudkar sir, to say few words.
I love you, my sons and daughters. I love you. Today, I have come with a new scheme. The name of the scheme is Alok Ladli Sister Scheme. This scheme is open for 2 daughters who are financially weak. Amount is 1 lakh each, only for 2 daughters. But there is one condition. The name of the scheme is Alok Ladli Sister Scheme. So the condition is itself in the scheme. Alok sister means she will be my daughter. Okay? Girl should be financially weak. This is the condition. But one condition is that she will give me the right to perform Kanyadan, as she will be the
sister of my son, the Kanyadan rite, I hope for Kanyadan rite. This is very difficult, but 1 lakh for each. There must be a fair play, no foul play. You may run with the boy and come for the scheme. That will not serve the purpose. Okay? This is also very difficult to get the Kanyadan, but I'll pray that someone might come with me for the scheme. 1 lakh. I may not survive, and this scheme will left immediately after my departure. So I hope at least God gives me five years of time. Another, sir, I would like to give Adranjali to my son in the form of song. I'll start with the song. If any teacher or any student wants to join me, they are welcome. Okay? एक आह भरी होगी हमने न सुनी होगी, जाते जाते तुमने आवाज तो दी होगी। इस वक्त यही है गम, उस वक्त कहाँ थे हम जहाँ तुम चले गए। चिट्ठी न कोई संदेश, जाने वो कौन सा देश जहाँ तुम चले गए, जहाँ तुम चले गए। हर चीज पे अश्कों से लिखा है तुम्हारा नाम, ये रस्ते घर गलियां तुम्हें कर न सके सलाम। हर दिल में रह गई बात, जल्दी से छुड़ा के हाथ कहाँ तुम चले गए। चिट्ठी न कोई संदेश, जाने वो कौन सा देश जहाँ तुम चले गए, जहाँ तुम चले गए। इस दिल पे लगा के ठेस, जाने वो कौन सा देश जहाँ तुम चले गए। क्यों आपके होने का एहसास अभी भी है, लगता है जैसे वो मेरे पास अभी भी है। दिल रोता रहता है, वो नहीं मानता है। दिल रोता रहता है, वो नहीं समझता है क्यों तुम चले गए। चिट्ठी न कोई संदेश, जाने वो कौन सा देश जहाँ तुम चले गए, जहाँ तुम चले गए। इस दिल पे लगा के ढेर, वो कौन सा देश जहाँ तुम चले गए, जहाँ तुम चले गए, जहाँ तुम चले गए. Thank you, my sons and daughters.
Thank you, sir. We students are sure to remember this Republic Day celebration for years to come due to the distinguished presence of Padma Shri Shri Brahmananda Sagun Shankwalkar sir. So let us get together, be the strength of the nation and help it reach greatest heights. Once again, I wish you all a very happy Republic Day. We request our teaching and non-teaching faculty members to assemble in research room for the light refreshment.